The date of the referendum to stay in or leave the European Union is Thursday, 23rd of June 2016. I'm asking, should the UK stay or leave from a Christian biblical standpoint? A fortnight ago we looked at the matter of unity versus sovereignty. Now we'll consider the impact of sovereignty on our borders. If you are a Christian, you should have a wish to be hospitable. In the Bible, the Apostle Paul says every Christian should be distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. In his pastoral letters to Timothy and Titus, he says a bishop or overseer of the church should be hospitable. The Greek word is philoxenos. It means fond of guests, literally of strangers. The Apostle Peter tells us, use hospitality one to another without grudging. But although the Greek word translated hospitality means fond of strangers, did you notice how both Paul and Peter centred it on the saints, on one to another? That's because hospitality works best small scale on those you know. As the song in the musical Hair puts it, it's easier to care about the bleeding crowd than the needing friend. The government should do something. Yes, even we should take them in. But we is easier than me. Last year, urging the UK government to take more Syrians, Sir Bob Geldof, Stan Collymore, Nicola Sturgeon and Yvette Cooper all volunteered to take Syrian refugees into their homes. To date, none of them has. The hard reality is that the government of every nation must be able to decide who comes in from outside and for what reason. That's because every ruler has a duty to protect his citizens from disorder within and attack from without, and to secure the general prosperity of the realm. Prayer should be made, says the Apostle Paul, for kings and all in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. The maintenance of peace and security is a God-given responsibility. As members of the EU, the UK government cannot stop anyone already registered as a citizen of another EU country from coming here. And others, those we want from the Commonwealth, for example, are barred. Our nation would do better financially and even spiritually if we could choose who could bring what skills from where. You'll tell me ancient Israel allowed immigrants, as did the Roman Empire. Quite right, but anyone who came in had to honour respectively God or Caesar. Subversives intent on overturning the religio-political system were given short shrift. It follows that Britain should be able to reject anyone promoting a foreign god or with a soft spot for Islamic law, especially since a subset of those will be sleeper or active jihadists. They say membership of the EU is keeping our streets safe, but the idea that European police forces won't want to cooperate with our, by the grace of God, superior security services if we're outside it is frankly rather silly, just another aspect of Project Fear. For that matter, our EU membership did not help the 30 Britons shot by a jihadist in Tunisia. And there's a spectre of some 6,000 Syrian jihadists already in mainland Europe disguised as refugees. As soon as they have formal status in any EU nation, they can quite legally come here. So borders and security are linked. And when Britain leaves the EU, we'll be able to control our borders and increase our security. Next week, I'm going to ask why the European Parliament is built to resemble the Tower of Babel. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that.